steps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff. But
George Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
we can't ask Rashad questions.
Tay-K was found guilty of unaliving the young photographer in 2017, but at the same time he was found not guilty of capital unaliving. So there was no capital motive, as you guys know, or if you didn't know. They ended up finding $10 in the boy's wallet after they unalived him allegedly, and then they went to a Mexican restaurant, and at the Mexican restaurant, the older light-skinned boy high-fived Tay-K and said, "Congrats on your first body," allegedly, according to the witness, his ex-girlfriend on the stand a week ago. So here was the reading of it, and Tay-K's already serving 55 years. He was sentenced to 55 years for being accomplished to a whole nother crime in Dallas, and that was 2019. So it is now 2025, so it's been 6 years. So he has 49 years left on that sentence, and now he's been convicted of another one. So yeah.
All right, if the defendant could please stand. We, the jury, find the defendant, Tamar McIntyre, not guilty of the offense of capital murder. What did I, excuse me, no. No, out of the courtroom. Out of the courtroom now.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you don't ignore that. Sometimes, as you can tell, people are invested, correct? So it says, we, the jury, find the defendant, Tamar McIntyre, not guilty of the offense of capital murder as charged in the indictment. We, the jury, find the defendant, Tamar McIntyre, guilty of the lesser included offense of murder. Does anyone wish to have the jury polled?
Not the state, Your Honor.
yes, Your Honor.
All right. So there is that, right? So like I said, he's already serving a 55-year sentence that started in 2019 for a whole nother alleged unaliving that he was convicted of. So that was 2019. That was 6 years. So he has 49 years left of that sentence. And so he's 24 now. So 49 years. Let me do the math real quick. 24 plus 49. He'll be 73 when he gets out. If he only had to serve that sentence, he'd be 73 when he got out. Now, with this case, being convicted of this, he's going to have more time added to that. So let's go to News 4 SA and see what happens. San Antonio, a jury on Monday delivered its verdict in the capital unaliving trial for rapper Tamar McIntyre, also known as Tay-K 47. I didn't know the 47 was there. I thought it was Tay-K. Anyway, the jury found McIntyre not guilty of capital unaliving, but guilty of unaliving in 27 unaliving of Mark Anthony Saldivar. The verdict was met with a brief celebration from those in the courtroom gallery before quickly being silenced. The jury will now decide McIntyre's punishment for Saldivar's unaliving, with a possible sentence ranging from 5 to 99 years in prison. So the best case scenario right now is Tay-K can get out of prison when he's 78 years old. That's his best case scenario. Had McIntyre been convicted of capital unaliving, he would have been sentenced to life in prison since he was 16 at the time of Saldivar's unaliving. The punishment phase begins on Monday afternoon, with jurors learning that this is not the 24-year-old's first murder conviction. Oops. Defense attorney John Hunter forewarned jurors, you're going to hear about Mr. McIntyre's pending case for unaliving charge in Fort Worth, where he was found guilty and he was punished for being an accessory to the crime as a party, not the man who pulled the bling bling. McIntyre was sentenced to 55 years for that case. Goodness gracious. All right. Bexar County District Court Judge Stephanie Boyd will judge whether McIntyre will serve his sentence concurrently with the Fort Worth case, or whether McIntyre will be required to serve the sentences consecutively. Hunter urged jurors to consider McIntyre's age at the time of the crime, stating, We are not going to paint this boy as a saint. And I'm not going to ask you to forgive him for what he did. I'm asking you to keep it all in perspective. As a prosecutor said in their closing arguments, they treated Tamar, that if Tamar treated Salvador as a piece of trash, and the implication would be that you would treat McIntyre as a piece of trash. Isn't always the answer. Yes, the Bible talks about an eye for an eye, but that's the Old Testament, and there's good news. It's turned to the other cheek. Musically, McIntyre is best known for a song, The Race, which appeared on Billboard Hot 100 in 2017. McIntyre is seen posing with his wanted poster in the Race music video, which is, as of the publication, amassed 250 million views on YouTube. And the song The Race is about him doing the race, and they released it when he got caught. Prosecutors arrested in the punishment phase Monday evening. Judge Boyd instructed jurors they will continue with their punishment phase on Tuesday. So, yeah, the best that Tay-K can do is get out when he's 78. And the worst that can happen, 99 years in prison. So he would get out. So 74 time. Wait, hold on. It would be 73, right? No. Yeah, 73. So 73 plus 99. And the worst will happen, he can get out when he's 172 years old. So, yeah. So he's facing, like, he'll get out of prison between 78 and 172. And, yeah, that's pretty much his whole life, man. He only got to live life for like 3 years on the outside. Yeah, hey, it is what it is, brother. It is what it is. All right, cool.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.